Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally getting to the Boyz' new album, the Fantasy Part 1 Christmas in August. I think this came out like almost a month ago, or if not more than a month ago. Yeah, because it's almost October. It came out in August. So I am really excited for this. I've heard the Passion Fruit and the Lip Gloss. Loved both songs. Passion Fruit has been on nonstop repeat. I absolutely love it. So I did just watch a live stage of it too on Patreon and stuff if you are interested. And I'm pretty sure in that reaction, the like performance video and stuff that they did, I said I was going to include it in the album listen, which I am going to because that didn't have like subtitles or anything. So we are going to look at the lyrics. So we're going to do, including Passion Fruit, 5 songs. So pretty much the whole album besides Lip Gloss. So I am excited. So I know a good amount of them, especially Eric, had a hand in writing the lyrics for most of these songs. And then I think Sunu and Changmin and stuff too helped out, along with a few more, I think. I was like looking over the credits and stuff and going through that, which I love to see. And it looked like there was a lot of people that worked on these songs. So definitely huge props to everybody that was part of making this album and creating it and stuff. So I do have it pulled up over on Spotify and stuff. So that's the, I think, correct track listing, like the order and stuff. So that's what we're going to be going through. Passion Fruit, Lighthouse, Fantasize, Fire Eyes, and Fairy Tale. I am so pumped for this album because all of you guys have said that it's so good and it's very like road trip kind of feels. And I feel like I just watched the Zach Song interview and stuff. I don't know if it's Zach Song or Zach Sang. I'm so sorry. I will figure that out. But I did just watch that interview. It should be up by now. And they were talking about how they just want it to have like a very easy listen kind of feel and very just more of that just fun vibe and stuff like Christmas in August would be. So I just love that. And it makes me so excited to hear the rest of these songs. I've heard so much, especially about Fire Eyes. I feel like a lot of you guys said I would like that one a lot. But I'm excited for all of them. And I'm just excited to see what they do with this. The only other The Boyz album I've listened to so far is Be Awake, which was the one before this. And I know that has like a total opposite vibe to this. It's more like darker and everything, and this is kind of more just like feel good, easy to listen to summer vibes. So I am excited to see just like the different variety that they bring to this. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna put a huge disclaimer out and everything. I'm going to pause. So if you don't like pausing, this is not the video for you, just letting you know now. I am using lyric videos. An amazing human being, when I first started checking out the Boyz, made like a whole playlist of all the lyric videos and stuff they thought were most accurate. So that being said, I am using lyric videos. So I know no matter what, lyric videos are never 100% accurate, like translation wise. And then I don't know if any of the members are going to be wrong. And I feel like I have most of their voices down, but I will definitely mix up some. So if anybody is like highlighted and stuff when it's not their part and somebody else's, please let me know nicely, especially if I like am talking about a certain person and it's not them at all. But yeah, I am gonna get right into this and I'm excited and I hope you guys enjoy listening with me and everything. And I just need to also let me just shout out to like everybody who's been watching the Boyz videos and stuff and like just giving me recommendations and enjoying them over here and stuff, because I've been loving to get to know them more. And it's just so nice to see just a genuine friend group just make music and just have fun together, especially in their variety stuff. So yeah, I'm just so excited and so thankful for you guys and everything. So just thanks for showing support and stuff over here. But yeah, that aside, we're gonna get right into this. So let's go. Also, if you are new here and stuff, just letting you know, this is probably going to be a very long video. Just putting it out there because I'm pretty sure 5 songs, and I may listen to one of them or 2 of them like 2 times. So, and it's me pausing and talking and just like all that stuff. But I like to actually like talk about the instrumentals especially, and it's like lyrics and everything too. So it's gonna be long. So I hope you guys are prepared for a long one, and I appreciate if you watch it. But yeah, we're gonna start with Passion Fruit. Which, like I said, I have heard this one before, and I love it. Sunny especially sticks out so much on this. I love this, like, there's like such an old school like synthiness to this and everything, but then you get that guitar and stuff added in and just so good. I love also like the twinkling and everything. It has very much like a kind of, I want to say like 80s kind of feel mixed with like a very recent pop kind of style too, and it's so good. I absolutely love it. Even like 90s like R&B too, with this breakdown. I love the distorted vocal.
No one ever like you, come and get me some. Tryna give me no like I'm getting naughty, sir. Got me ready for the juice, I'm ready for the fruits. 어디서도 찾을 수가 없. No one ever like you, come and get me some. Tryna give me no like I'm getting naughty, sir. Got me ready for the juice, I'm ready for.
Okay, that's one thing you guys said when I watched the performance video and stuff. You guys said when I actually like look at the lyrics. Okay. I said this in the other time too. I don't know why Younghoon's part right there is like one of my favorite parts of the song. I love his tone on there and stuff. It's just so good. And I think Hyunjae's voice just fits this so well. And I love that too. I think Hyunjae and Changmin are such a good duo. I feel like Hyunjae, Changmin, and New, I feel like those three specifically have more of that forward voice, but different tones within that and everything. So I just love when they're paired together specifically. So I love just Hyunjae and Changmin. I love they're singing in like a very similar style, but different registers and everything. I love it. And those pauses right there. This is so smooth. The more synthy, like distorted vocals and stuff, to give it such like a unique feel. I love the guitar so much. And I feel like the chimes are such a good mix too. Ooh, is that Sunu doing those backing vocals, man? Still so good. Like, yeah, like I said, I just love that song so much. It's so groovy, but just very like chill at the same time. And I absolutely love it. I feel like Sunu especially, like all of them stand out, but Sunu, I feel like just gets to show so much variety to what he can do throughout that song, especially the rapping and everything. He has like the main kind of bits and stuff. Plus he had such good vocal like work and just smoothness to it. Hyunjae, I love him on that breakdown. It's just so Hyunjae fits that more R&B kind of style too, and I absolutely love it. Younghoon did such a great job. I feel like it's so Younghoon and Juyeon. I've said this before. They're like my angels. Like they're so sweet and everything, but I just love how when they just go into a concept, they just give it their all, especially Juyeon. But I feel like Younghoon, that was such like a different style than what I've seen from him, I feel like so far. And I absolutely love it that he just like got that chance to shine like that. Chungmin, yes. You know, he's one of my guys. I absolutely love just his voice. I feel like it's so unique and just so special. Especially, I cannot forget how just amazing his voice is on Horizon. That's like one of my favorite just vocal parts and stuff from him that I've heard so far. And it's just like, I just love the tone that he brings to everything. Plus his dancing, just from the video alone and stuff, is just incredible. So I just love how all of them kind of got that chance to shine in a subgroup kind of song. But the next one is Lighthouse. I don't know if they're gonna have like any slower songs on here or anything. Maybe, but I'm guessing most of them are gonna have like a lighter feeling to them. But I am excited for this one. We got the whole group this time, and these photos up top, the glowiness, just the very like bright energy and everything. I still have not ordered an album. Please let me know where's the best like place to order one from. I usually get them from like Hello 82 and stuff, but I have like ordered them from different places before. Like I just ordered from Music Plaza and stuff for like some other things. But I don't know like what the best way or like how you guys get them. So if you know, let me know because I want one and I don't know what version I want because these photos, man, are so good. Every kind of like style that I've seen them. So anyways, we're gonna get right into Lighthouse. Ooh. Already gives like a tropical kind of vibe. Okay, Jacob. Okay. Starting over. I don't know what it is. I feel like there was another song from their other album. I don't know which one it was, but I think it was Jacob and Kevin right after each other too, and I love their voices back to back. They have such smooth vocals, and I feel like Kevin shined so much on B-sides specifically too. I've noticed him so much on the other album, so I just love hearing their voices. But this song already sounds just so good. That rhythm and stuff with those like empty kind of like very shallow sounds right there. Those like drowned out kind of backing vocals.
Paradise, 너를 헤맨 밤새 철저히 미련 wait. So what if it's secret, better keep it. Follow my instincts. 숨을 삼켜 away.
Ooh.
Shine like a lighthouse.
Ooh. Okay. That was so good. Like, nah. These more like the instrumental and stuff, the very like emptiness and stuff definitely gives me like passion fruit kind of style vibes and everything, especially when it was Sunu's kind of rapping bits and everything. That no. I love how much this is switching up but still keeping like the same kind of style. Jacob is killing the song and so is Kevin. I love their vocal work on this so far. But just the different switch ups. When I think of like the word Lighthouse too, like just the whole vibe of it, I thought this was gonna be slower. It's a little bit like more like that smooth kind of just vocal work, especially from Jacob and everything over here. But like that is such a good switch up. I love how it's Juyeon too, and then Jacob, like Juyeon's doing more of those like deeper vocals and stuff, and then Jacob's doing more of the lighter harmonies like right after him and stuff. It just sounds so nice. The lighthouse. I love that deeper distorted vocal over like Younghoon's already deeper voice. I'm so sorry, Sunny. I was not reading your lyrics. I was waiting for Sunyeon to come in. I love those whispers. Dude, okay, first, News Angel voice over here, but Kevin is standing out so much on this, and I love it. I feel like Kevin's voice is just so suitable to so many different genres, and I love it so much. I just love the rhythm that he's going to, but this gives me like very, like if I was relating it to the other album, like Be Awake and stuff, I feel like this is very Roar vibes, but very much more on the softer vibe to that. But especially with this breakdown, it just reminds me so much of Roar, especially how Eric was rapping too before. And I love it. It's just like a very, I feel like it's a good kind of callback a little bit to like the rhythm and stuff, but they definitely like made it its own like totally different song and just a lighter feeling. But I feel like it definitely gives me those kind of vibes. And I love the lyrics and stuff because like just the representation of a lighthouse. Like, that's so good, that tone, man. Ooh, and then that beat comes back in. Oh, excuse me? That build up, and it's just gonna cut out. Okay, that song, man, I love everything about that song. First of all, let me say, right when I was going into it, Lighthouse, like, I was thinking a soft song, and like the whole meaning behind it, it's just like, it's like, you're my lighthouse, like the person I always come back to, like my safe space, just like what I'm always guided to and everything. And you know, that's sweet and all, but like, nah, they had some innuendos in here, like not even innuendos, just straight up saying stuff in here that definitely had passion fruit vibes. But I loved it. Like, I love this kind of style from them. I feel like the Boyz do, granted, there's so much that I have to listen to, and I know that have so much like different variety to them and stuff, but I feel like this kind of sound is my favorite from them so far. Just like the very, just upbeat kind of songs and everything, but they always have those very slow breakdowns, and just, I absolutely love how they always throw in more of the R&B vibes and just like the very slow jam kind of vibes, because that's all up my alley, like totally like my style. And it just sounds so good because they have so many just vocalists, and even the rappers too, like just all of them, I feel like excel at that style, and they always just come through so well, and they just have such a good way of placing everybody in every single song that I've heard so far from them. So that was great. Like, that was one of my favorites that I've heard probably on here so far. I feel like I definitely have to listen to it a few more times, but the rhythm of that and stuff, that might be my favorite on this album so far. Like, out of Lip Gloss and Passion Fruit, but I love Passion Fruit so much. But I just love this. Like, I feel like especially going back through their albums and stuff, I'm going to be loving so many of their B-sides. I am so excited. But we're gonna get right into the next one. Okay, the next one is Fantasize. Ooh. Dude, I'm telling you, I absolutely love when Sunwoo sings. Like, I have a thing for rappers when they sing. I absolutely love it. But Sunwoo, his voice is so good and just so smooth but soft at the same time. It's such a different feel to when he raps and everything, and just so nice. Like, a guitar is nice too. I love the double vocals. Dude, Jacob's standing out so much with the different rhythms that he's doing. This gives me so much. Oh my god, what is the song? I am blanking so hard. Is it the Jonas Brothers? Sucker from the Jonas Brothers. That's what I'm thinking of. It gives me so like much of those vibes and stuff, especially during that chorus part and everything. I love it. Those hits, man. I love those higher falsetto notes with him. Dude, there is a reason why in the first look and stuff, Hyunjae got my attention so much. His voice is so good, especially with these kind of styles. He still has like that forward kind of sound and stuff sometimes, but he can like bring out such a just deep like warmth and stuff to his voice that is so unique to him and just stand out so much. And I love it on songs like this. That is such like a good guitar like beat and everything too throughout this. Dude, the boys do such a good job with backing vocals. Dude, that like synth style and stuff that's added to his voice and everything, it like almost feels like a voice coder kind of effect and stuff on his voice, like as the backing vocal and everything. I feel like it's such a good switch up because it breaks down, but it still keeps that whole like kind of style that is throughout this whole song. I love how much they're dragging that out too, like they're prolonging that note. Ooh, those claps are good. And then it has like the swelling and stuff to end that out. Yeah, I like after hearing like the 4 songs and everything, like Lip Gloss, Passion Fruit, Lighthouse, and Fantasize and stuff, I definitely see the road trip vibes. Like summer road trip, like in the car, windows down. Like that is totally that to a T. I absolutely love that. All of their voices sound so good on that. I love how Younghoon sounded. Hyunjae. Again, Kevin and Jacob, I love their back and forth. Just, I feel like their voices work so well together. And I know there's like a decent amount of lives and stuff too. like actual like live streams and stuff they've done together, just like just random like singing and stuff together. So definitely let me know if there's like a compilation stuff like of that, or like certain ones you guys would recommend, because I feel like they just work so well together. But all of them did great. Sungyeon too, just with like those backing vocals especially, just he harmonizes so well, I feel like, with everybody, and it's just so good. So I love that song. I love just the whole, very easy to listen to this album. That is like what I would describe it so far, just very catchy, easy to listen to, just jams. So good. So we're gonna get right to the next one, which is Fire Eyes. I feel like I've heard the most probably about this one specifically. So I am excited. But we're gonna get right to this. Ooh, it's like a spacey vibe. Ooh. Dude, Kevin. Ooh. Okay, nah. This is like very, if the instrumental gives me very much like the Weeknd kind of feels and stuff, like that very, especially during like the 80s kind of style synth especially. But I love the sound of this. Like they switch it up so much. I love how just like consistently that just tempo of the beat and stuff is going, but then their voices are just going so well over it, just at a different speed. And then it just goes right back into this with that deeper bass and stuff. Hey, I love that. Okay, I might have to listen to this one twice because I'm not listening to these, like reading these lyrics at all. And I'm interested because like Eric's always talking about drippin', drippin', sticky. I don't know what is going on. Like, I don't know. I love those backing like breaths and stuff. I feel like Sungyeon is singing with such a different tone, like different quality and stuff that I usually hear him in, and I absolutely love it. It's very, like he's even going into more of that forward kind of style voice, like the very I don't want to say nasally because some people take that the wrong way, but that's like the best way I can describe it. Like that's not bad at all. I love how he sounds because it adds to this so much. Like you get this more like Jiyeon is more open. Which it leads into news very well. I love that. Oh, what is that? It reminds me so much of something, and I can't think of. It's like very old school, and I love it. Just that very, just like fun, but like I don't know. I'm getting like very 80s from this album, and I love it so much. It's so good. It's the way that their voices fit over this rhythm specifically. I love how they sound. Like Seungyeon and Jacob right here. Dude, vocals. You know, I know why that one is so highly talked about. We are listening to this again. I am going to have this on repeat. It is, I'm going to openly admit, it is 1:20 in the morning right now. But I am vibing to this. Like, this is getting me so hyped. I'm like so in the mood to just like, I can see myself just jamming to this throughout the whole day. I love this. This is like I feel like this is like the quintessential, like, you see like the old like 80s and 90s movies and stuff. This is like the montage dance song. And that is like everything to me. I love the different rhythms they were doing in this. I love everybody's voices and how everybody just paired so well together, and the different, especially, dude, Seungyeon is like the master of just harmonizing with people and adding those just such good backing vocals that just like make a song feel so whole, and I absolutely love it. They just sounded so good. I love Jacob and Hyunjae on here. Kevin, New, just like everybody sounded so good. I feel like Hakyeon got a little bit more lines and stuff in this too, and I love just his tone on here. Just the boys have such a good diverse group. Like they have such good lower tones, but also like higher ranges and stuff too, and just different registers that everybody sings in, and it's so good. But this is just such a good, just fun song, and I absolutely love it. Like that synth man is so good. Like it's like forgetting about thoughts and stuff and just like having a good time, just like focusing on having a good time and not letting things like stop you, like just focusing on the night and stuff. I love how that builds up so much. And I love that too, when they start, they're in such a higher voice right here. They bring it down when they go to that second half of the phrasing. Like, I love that. You get that breathing, like, hey and stuff, but then you get, like, that very, like, the dropping descent. I love how it's so fast-paced, but it doesn't, like, feel too much. I love how everything kind of, like, just pulls back. I love how they like give this part time to like breathe and stuff too, but it's not like empty because they are adding this part. Yeah, like following your instincts and stuff and just like not letting anything just like dampen the night. It's like, it gives me very like old school like 90s rom-com kind of like feelings and stuff. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but like that's what it gives me, and I absolutely love that so much. Yeah, like I said, I absolutely love that song, and I just feel like everybody stood out so much. Especially, I feel like Stungyeon was doing something different with his voice in that just made it just so forefront, and I absolutely love that. I know that's going to be on repeat. That's one of my favorites on the album. I already know. But we're already at the last song, which is Fairy Tale. I don't know if this is going to keep up the same like very high-spirited vibes and stuff, or it's going to slow down. But these pictures up top, this might be the version that I ordered because I saw those pictures when they came out. Like, look at, I'm telling you, okay. You guys know that Sunyeon and Chungmin are my guys, but Younghoon's smile, he is winning over my heart so fast, man. His smile is everything, and just so, it just makes you happy seeing him. But we're gonna get right into this one. Last song on the album already. This flew by. But yeah. Ooh. In the fairy tale, Okay, first we got that like more electronic kind of style vibe and everything, but I hear that light piano like over top it, like the very high pitched piano too, and then we start with Sunyan's voice.
In the fairy tale, Ay. 눈 감아 상상한 그 순간 펼친 첫 문장 속에 너와 나 Please don't stop now Hey 설렘 감정 like gravity 현실 속 뻔한 하루가 lead right
Ooh, it's very like music box esque.
Feeling so fly babe
Ooh.
구름 넘은 단둘이 levitate yeah Holy spirit so fabulous so I like it Cause I like it yeah 환상 속의 timing 멈춘 시간 why should I wait 손을 뻗어 oh my
I was waiting for Eric to get up in here. I don't know, guys. This might be my favorite on the album. And we're only 40 seconds in. We're listening to this one twice. I already know. Dude, that guitar and stuff too. Like this distant, like the distant vibe and everything, especially when Hakyeon comes in, the beat is so like off. I really like it. That drum. I love that rhythm, man. I'm so sorry. Ooh, that deepness. Juyeon. Dude, the brightness and airiness that Jacob can bring into his voice, especially off-putting from Hakyeon. The harmonies. I love that like deep bass and stuff. We get that high pitched sound too that just makes it so well. That tone from him. I love that. This is my favorite song on the album. Like, this is my favorite songs that they've come out with that I've heard so far. This is so good. This is like everything for me. But this part right here is my favorite. You still get that like very high-pitched piano, so subtle in the back. I love this. Okay, like I said, we're listening to this again because, yeah. Favorite on the album. This is like my top number one. I love this song. Just after first listen, this style and just vibe from them is so good. This is one of my favorite releases that I've heard from them. Granted, I haven't listened to a lot, but it's just so good. I love the progression of this song. Just how much was going on with the instrumental is such a electronic kind of vibe too, mixed with that high piano, but then you get that guitar and stuff, but then the bass and everything too, just mixed in so well. I feel like everybody's voice just sounded great on this and just mixed so well. I feel like Sunyeon's voice is made for songs like this. I absolutely love it. I'm pretty sure I did see, when I was looking up the credits, I'm pretty sure Eric worked a lot on this song too. Lyrics-wise especially, I'm pretty sure. I think it was this one. But they just all sounded so good on this. I love Hyunjae's voice on here, especially when he came in. That was one of my favorite rhythm parts and everything. Jiyeon, I love how they utilized his deeper tone and stuff, especially they threw it in a lot at the beginning of his phrases, so it just like broadened your attention so much. It was so good. Eric and Sunyu, I love how they sounded on here. Haknyeon, I feel like Haknyeon really stood out in this song specifically on the album. I love his back and forth, especially between Jacob and him. Q's voice, Nu's voice, just they all sound so good on this. And like, I love how they start out with this because this is like pretty much all of the instrumental in one, and then it just breaks up throughout the whole song. It's so good. Like they have all the different elements together and then they just break it up so well. Like this is so like music box kind of feeling. Which really like adds into the imaginative like fairy tale kind of vibe. And those, dude, how this beat picks up right here. Like with those drums and stuff is so good. Like that is one of my favorite parts of this song. I cannot explain to you how much I love this melody. Like, I don't know what it is, especially with Sunyeon's voice too. I feel like it's just, I don't remember what line it just said. It was something like, where, I'm sorry, right here, my heart flutters like gravity and stuff. I feel like that is literally this whole song. Like it just has that very light, like heart fluttery kind of feeling, especially when that comes in. That melody, man, is like perfect. Let's say, yeah. PHANTASY does such a good job with that, especially with this higher tone. Ooh, that's what it reminds me of. Beautiful People from Khalid and Ed Sheeran. I get the same feeling hearing that like melody and stuff when it comes in. Like it gives me the same vibes and stuff. I absolutely love it. Deep voice, man. I feel like that low bass and stuff just ties in so well throughout this whole album. I feel like all the songs have it, but just they utilize it in such a different way. But this song specifically, man, I feel it just wraps up this album so well, and just it's such a good conclusion song. And it's so good, man. Dude, that melody. Like having your own just like fairy tale together and stuff. I love that. I love the layered vocals, man. Dude, I love when New goes into this deeper tone. Dude, that like high-pitched sound right there, but then you get those drums leading into just like that chorus bits and stuff. So good. That back and forth, I love Eric in the back too. Perfect song, man. I cannot say it enough. Okay, I feel like I kind of made it very known that Fairy Tale was my favorite on this album, but this whole album as a whole was fantastic. Like, when they said it was just very light feeling and just very easy to listen to. Yes, literally the perfect description to this album. It had so much going on, but I feel like all of them incorporated such a just not only like the very light, like airy kind of upbeat kind of summer song feel, but also they incorporated so much like a slow jam, like old school kind of feel mixed in with that. And I feel like they do that so well and just so easily. And all of these were just so easy to listen to. I'm gonna be listening to, let me tell you, it's 20 minutes until 2 a.m. and they have me over here listening to this. But I don't know, especially Fairy Tale, it just gives me such a warm feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like the emotional where, like, I'm not gonna cry, but like I just feel just content and just warm. That's like the best way to describe Fairy Tale to me. I love it. The writing was great. The instrumental was perfect. Just the melody. That is one of my favorite melodies. One of my favorite songs from them. It's just so good. Fire Eyes, I love that too. It's just so, I feel like they did such a good job, especially with the bass in this album and just, especially the synth and bass. I feel like they just brought out through every song, but they utilized it in such different ways that are very specific to the feeling they wanted to give you through each individual track. And it was so good. The track listing, I feel like, was just very well thought out too. I pretty sure Lip Gloss is the first one on here, and then it goes to Passion Fruit, which just, Lip Gloss is such a very high energy, like, I feel like signature that they wanted. That's like why they have it as the title track to represent this album so well. But then you get into Passion Fruit, which is very, it's the same kind of style with more of that upbeat kind of good feeling, but it brings in those darker elements, especially just with that old school vibe with the breakdown, especially with Hyunjae, and then you get more of that old school kind of rapping from Sunwoo. But then it goes into Lighthouse. Lighthouse, I feel like, definitely has more of the Passion Fruit kind of vibes, but does add like a little bit of a lighter feeling to it. But those lyrics, let me tell you, there's some hidden meanings in those. So I'm definitely gonna go back through like all of these probably and like listen to them myself and like read through the lyrics more and stuff. I'll probably look up like the actual lyrics and stuff, like a better translations too. But Fantasize, I love just the whole, I feel like that one specifically like got you more amped up, but in like a fun kind of style way. And then it just such a good job to lead into Fire Eyes and then conclude with Fairy Tale and stuff. This album is just so good and just so well thought out. I feel like everything was just curated so well together and it just mixed so well. I feel like the Boyz are so good with that. I think that they specifically are so good with knowing how each member will work together in each part and just where to designate certain people and who like harmonize together so well, who is like the best at what. And I feel like they just mesh so well together. And I feel like they have been like a group for a while. So like they have like, I feel like learned just where everybody shines and everything. And they just do such a good job with that. Everybody sit out on this album. I love it. Especially, dude, Jacob and Kevin, their vocals together are some of my favorites. And just Sungyeon, backing vocal king. Like all the time. I just love how he always throws in those just not even always just power, like they're still powerful but not overpowering, which I love because it makes the song so full and I love it. Eric and Sunny, I love their rapping back and forth. I've said it numerous times, but they have such different styles that they just bring so much to every song, and just show their versatility, especially Sunny. I love just when he sings too, so I love that I got to hear some of that on here. Haknan, I love the tone of his voice. I feel like I said it in the last album too, and I feel like a lot of you guys agree and like have said it before and stuff too. I feel like he deserves more parts. I feel like he did get like a good amount in especially this last song, like Fairy Tale and stuff, and then like one or two of the other ones, but I feel like they can utilize his voice so much more. And it's just such a warm tone and very like complimenting of everybody, I feel like, and I just love to hear it. So I hope they do so much more with his voice too, but he did such a great job with the parts he had. Chungmin, great. I loved him. I love his voice so much. It's so, I feel like him, Nu, and Hyunjae, I feel like I said it before and everything, but they work so well as a trio, especially when like either two of them will like harmonize together or like have backing vocals and stuff, because they do have similar tones sometimes, but like similar ways of singing, but different kind of unique styles within that. So I feel like they just complemented each other so well just naturally. Jiyeon, I love how much they utilize his deeper voice in here, especially with the last song and everything. And Fire Eyes and stuff too. I just love how he has such a grounded voice. I feel like it just grounds the group so well because he can go into more of a lighter tone, but he does have like a designated like just naturally like deeper kind of style, which I love. Hyunjae's voice is one of my favorites. I feel like I've said that like since the beginning of when I first found out the Boyz. He like stuck out so much to me. I feel like he has such a uniqueness. Just there's something certain like just Hyunjae style to his voice. And he has such a good way of just having such a versatility, especially register wise. He can go into that deeper tone, but also he has such a beautiful falsetto too, but it still has his like unique style to it, which I love. Younghoon, I feel like he stuck out so much on this. I feel like Younghoon is perfect for harmonizing with people, or just that smoother vocal that you just like, it's so easy to listen to because it's so smooth, and I feel like fits over a lot of these rhythms so well. Jacob, he was a highlight on this album. I absolutely love just how light his voice is. He can add such an airiness into it, especially but it's just so light, and I love especially when he has like pre-chorus bits and stuff, or like more of the faster verses where it's like not necessarily like rap or anything, but it's more of that faster kind of singing and stuff that is like reminiscent to that style. And I love it because it's just so nice to hear and it's just so pleasant. I absolutely love it. And then my guy Sangyeon, like just all the time. Vocals are so good, but especially I feel like he was doing something different with his voice. I think, which one was it? I don't know. I can't remember if it was Fantasize or if it was Fire Eyes. I think it was Fire Eyes. He had like a very much more forward voice than I've like heard from him so far and stuff. He was doing something different with it, and I feel like it was when he was like alongside Nu, and I feel like it complemented just both of their voices so well. I love that. Like how he kind of just suited more of Nu's style, so it just transitions so well. But this was great. And huge props to everybody who arranged the songs, composed, wrote. I know a lot of them participated in like the lyrics on the songs and stuff. And yeah, just the instrumentals alone, I love just how everything connected so well and was just so well thought out. And I know, like I said, I did watch the interview they did with Zach Song. I'm so sorry. I still don't know. It's so easy to look up. I just need to do it. But I think they said that the next one, like the part 2, is going to have around 5 or 6 songs too. And then the last one, they're thinking 3. Nothing's like confirmed yet, but they think that. So I'm interested to see what they do with the next album, like what kind of like just genre that they're gonna try to go around, or like concept and stuff. But I'm so glad I finally got to this album. I'm downloading these songs right on my Spotify right now before I leave so I can listen to them on the way home. But I enjoy this so much, and I feel like I've been talking forever. I've been recording for an hour and a half, and yeah, these were so good. I'm sorry I paused a lot. I'm sorry I feel like I sing a lot to songs, a lot of them and everything too. So I'm so sorry if like you guys don't like that. But they just did such a great job with this. And I'm so glad that I'm like getting more into their music and like knowing them and stuff. It's just so nice. I'm so glad I like started getting into them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm gonna go because I need to go home and go to bed. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and stuff. And definitely let me know what you guys want to see more from them. I definitely have some things on my list, like music videos and albums, the student orientation and stuff like that, and like variety things and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna go. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching and listening with me. And finally I got to listen to this. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.